So I just wanted to pop on here and have a little chat about how hypnotherapy is used for quitting smoking and how it is extremely effective for quitting smoking. But there is one little tiny catch that I'm coming up with a lot with my clients. It seems to be a cluster of these things at the moment, and I'll explain why in a second. So hypnotherapy has been used for a long time for quitting smoking, and it's very effective. It's sort of the bread and butter of a lot of hypnotherapists because it is so effective. So I've been getting clients coming in that have quit smoking in the past using hypnotherapy or other means, and they're coming to me because they've just replaced that addictive behavior with something else. So they're coming to me because they've started drinking too much, or they're eating too much, or they're shopping and spending too much money, or whatever they're doing to satisfy that original reason why they were smoking in the first place, which could be self-soothing, coping, stress, whatever it is. They're just replaced one problem with another problem. So this is the downside to sort of healing, or that's not really the word, eliminating a symptom. So treating a symptom versus treating a deeper root cause of the original problem of why they're doing that in the first place. So this is what happens when we treat symptoms. It's important to go back to the original cause of the problem. So therefore, that will eliminate any desire or subconscious sabotaging effort of your subconscious that then goes and finds these other sort of destructive ways to cope with the original problem, like stress or, trauma. Perhaps it was past trauma. We don't know what the original reason is. And that's why when I do the hypnotherapy with my clients, it's such a long session, 3 hours. It really dives down deep, and all the little pieces join together, the little puzzle pieces, and they all come together in this beautiful little picture of like the original reason, the original cause, and each one's different. So it's kind of like, I especially saw this as a nurse in my nursing background. You would give somebody a tablet or do something, treat some symptom that they have. Let's say you give them pain relief for back pain, chronic back pain. You give them pain relief, it gets rid of the back pain, but the source of the pain, whatever that was, stress, muscle misalignment, or spinal inflammation or misalignment, whatever it is that's causing that chronic back pain, has not been addressed. But the pain, the symptom is managed. So then over time they get, maybe a dependency on the medication, they get side effects from the medication, they start to build a tolerance and they require more and more of the medication. And then before you know it, their liver is damaged, their internal organs are damaged, they're dependent, they feel disempowered because they can't seem to manage without it. And then they're coming to the hypnotherapist to get off pain relief. So then they're coming for a symptom again. They're coming for the symptom, actually it's not even, they're coming for the symptom of the symptom. So the symptoms that have arisen from the treatment that's been given for the original symptom. It's actually like a domino effect. It's an ongoing thing. And then before you know it, you've sort of lost track of what the original problem was in the first place. The good thing about hypnotherapy, when you really dive deep with this, is you can peel all those layers off and get to the very, very middle, like an onion, peeling off all the layers of the onion, and you get to the middle of the onion and you find out what the true thing, what's really going on. And it might not even be from this lifetime. It may be from, I've had many clients come and they've traced it right back to the womb, when they were in their mother's womb, taken on the beliefs and energies of their parents and the culture around them. And it doesn't even belong to them. or it's gone back to a childhood trauma, or it's gone back to a previous lifetime, or it's gone back to just something else, even something in your adult life. But it does, the fact is, it does start from somewhere. It does start somewhere, and it's not in the symptom. The symptom is just your body's way of giving you that message that there's something that you need to look at. And if you treat that issue and you find out and become aware of that issue, and it moves that subconscious thing into the conscious mind and conscious awareness, become conscious of those things, then that's half the battle. Half the battle is becoming aware of it. And then you can then make a conscious decision to let it go. Does it serve you anymore? Decide, does it serve you anymore? No. So then you can let it go. And this is all done under hypnotherapy, in a trance, because your higher self and your higher perspective and more intelligent, more all-knowing side of you can assess all of this from a greater perspective than your limited conscious mind. Our limited conscious mind just takes a guess. You know, we can sit here all day and say, I think it might be because of that. I think it might be because of this thing that happened when I was young. I think that I self-soothe with cigarettes because I was really stressed that time, or I suffered lots of grief and loss a while back. So that's how I coped. That is possibly how you just develop that habit. But why? And why is that the case? Like, why did you not process that grief in a more productive way? Why did you then go to the cigarettes? So then if you don't address these things, then you will likely just replace the smoking with some other coping strategy that may not be healthy for you. So it's one thing to just get rid of the smoking. That's fantastic. But then what about the cause? Anyway, I just wanted to pop on and say that because this is a cluster. It's funny how these things happen. We found this with nursing too in the hospitals. A cluster of certain conditions would come in at times. And this is a cluster that's going on for me at the moment with the people coming in for addictions and coping mechanisms that have replaced their smoking. So if you want to get a hold of me, just send me a message or click on the link below. Just head to my website and just give me a ring. And I'm happy to answer any questions. I offer, for those of you who don't know me, I offer online and in-person sessions from Brisbane, but online works just as well, if not better. So all around the world. And my sessions are intense deep dives, 3 hours, and can uncover a lot in that time. So just reach out and we'll have a chat.